To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's Tracy from Lily's of Charleston.
Hi, y'all. We make barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and specialty popcorn.
They get help from Amazon to grow their small business faster.
They handle all our shipping and logistics, which is a big help.
All loaded up. Have a great day, Tracy.
Hot stuff, Tracy.
Ooh, honey.
Shop small business on Amazon. To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's Tracy from Lily's of Charleston.
Hi, y'all. We make barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and specialty popcorn.
They get help from Amazon to grow their small business faster.
They handle all our shipping and logistics, which is a big help.
All loaded up. Have a great day, Tracy.
Hot stuff, Tracy.
Ooh, honey.
Shop small business on Amazon. In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $22 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to the EFL Vanarama National League Chit-Chat show. Your team, your chat. So, the couple results, there's been quite a lot of results, shall we say, in the football. And the results for League 2 was Wimbledon 0, Chesterfield 0, Bromley 1, Morecambe 0, Carlisle 3, Port Vale 2, Cheltenham 1, Gillingham 1, Colchester 0, Crewe 0, Fleetwood 0, Barrow 0, Grimsby 0, Swindon 4, MK Dons 0, Newport 0, Salford 1, Accrington Stanley 2, Tranmere 0, Doncaster 3, Walsall 2-2. And if you do want to come on and have a chat about your team, feel free. And the League 1 results were Exeter 0, Burton 0, Burnham 0, Crawley 0, Bolton 0, Wickham 2, Charlton 2, Northampton 1, Huddersfield 1, Cambridge 2, Leyton Orient 4, Barnsley 3, Peterborough 1, Stockport 1, Reading 0, Lincoln 1, Rotherham 3, Mansfield 3, Shrewsbury 0, Wigan 1, Stevenage 1, Blackpool 3, Wrexham 1, Bristol 1. And in the Championship was Derby 0, what was the early 0 there? Derby 0, Luton 1, Blackburn 4, Millwall 1, Bristol 2, Sunderland 1, Coventry 2, West Brom 0, Middlesbrough 2, Plymouth 1, Norwich 3, Portsmouth 5, Preston 1, QPR 2, Stoke 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Swansea 1, Hill 0, Watford 1, Burnley 2, and then there's 2 games what kick-offs there. And if anyone fancies coming on to talk about your team, feel free. And in the National League, it was Gateheds 1, York 3, Flyde 0, Halifax Town 1, Aldershot 1, Sutton 1, Atrium 1, Rochdale 2, Boston 2, Willstone 0, Dagenham Redbridge 1, Ebbsfleet 0, Maidenhead United 2, Working 2, Oldham 2, Hartlepool 1, Southend 0, Braintree 0, Tamworth 1, Solihull Mill 2, and Yeovil 1, Forest 1, with Barnet and Eastleigh kicking off at a certain time. If you do want to come on and talk about your club, feel free. We're going to be here for about 30-40 minutes. Mark!
Hello.
And if you've missed it earlier, me, Mark, Haru and a couple other people did a Gillette Soccer Saturday special. I think it went down a treat. But, Mark, what was your thoughts on the game yesterday against Bradford?
I thought both sides played well, but they didn't do enough to win it. I can't complain about the referee. I think it was just a decent game. And the results today went in everybody's favour.
Yeah. Hazza,
Hello,
what team do you support, bud?
Chesterfield.
So, what happened with your team today?
It was a pretty boring match, to be honest. We played Wimbledon. I think we should have scored, but can't win every game. But I still think we'll get playoffs.
And you play the Mighty Bantams on Monday.
Yep.
What's your feelings on that game? Do you think you're going to win it, draw it, lose it?
I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's either going to be a draw or a win to us. I don't know how good you are away, but we're quite good at home recently. So
We're poor away, mate. We can't remember a minute. So just while we've got you here, Hazard, quickly going over the league table. So Port Vale are number 1 on 76 points. Doncaster are second on 75. Bradford City are third on 74. Walsall 4th on 73. AFC Wimbledon 5th on 70. Marks Dean Notts County on 6 on 69. Colchester 7th on 66. And the bottom of the table is Morecambe at the bottom, but apparently Morecambe have been relegated today. So I think that's been confirmed, Mark. Has it? Morecambe been relegated today?
I'm not quite sure. I don't know whether, because
that's what Cliff said.
There's 9 points, 44. No, they can't. It can't be confirmed, can it? Because that put them on 45 if they won the last.
I think it was if Tranmere won, but they lost.
Tranmere won, yeah. So they're not relegated yet.
So anyone else does fancy coming to join, feel free. Harry!
Hello.
What was your thoughts on your game yesterday?
What?
What was your thoughts on yesterday's game?
I mean, I thought it was a good game from both sides, really. I think you played better than us in the first half, and then we played better than you in the second half. So.
Yeah. Do you think you're currently 6th on 69 points? Do you think you're going to stay up?
Yeah, we'll stay up.
Not stay up, so do you reckon you're going to win the playoffs?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. Miss Callie?
I'm just going to get one thing off my chest. After who? That's all I'm going to say.
Notts County is shit. Don't Bradford, you little sausages.
Lamar, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grow up, mate.
What team do you
Grow up.
support, Lamar?
Leeds.
Leeds. You going up, mate?
Oh, we've been doing so far so good, I'd say.
So you play Oxford in a bit, and you're currently second on 88 points.
Yep.
So what do you reckon? You'll win, lose?
I'll say we'll easily win.
Okay, fair dues. What else you want to say about Leeds?
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, Charlie, you're not coming back.
Hello, that strike from McGoldrick, though. What a strike.
It was. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, what a strike it was. I couldn't blame. So obviously, people who don't know, Bradford were winning 1-0, and then McGoldrick with an absolute top bin screamer.
It was amazing, wasn't it? That's why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
But none of us could say we deserved to win that game.
No.
Yeah. So if anyone else does fancy want to come and join, we're here for about 30-40 minutes and then we're disappearing, and it will be coming a podcast later on in the day. So from the National League to the EFL, from Burnley to Barrow to blooming Sutton to Forest Green, even if you're in the lower leagues, come and have a chat. It's your team, your chat. If you can, like and share as well, and hopefully we'll get more people in. So Callie, obviously we play Chesterfield on Monday.
We do.
Away. Are we going to win?
We've got to win both away games, without a doubt. We've got to get 3 points on both games.
Thank you for joining the team. That always scares me when that happens. Harry? Talking. Always get people. So if you do want to come and join, feel free, but please make sure you're 16 or above, because if you're any younger, you'll be getting booted out. Simple as that.
I think you can check. Can you set your live, Johnny, so that you can't?
It don't work. It don't work. It don't work though.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's stupid. It should work, but it shouldn't. It doesn't. So, Callie, I know you've been really, really busy today. You've missed an absolute cracker of a TikTok. Me and Mark did our own little Gillette Soccer Saturday with Haru and a few others. And if he can I reckon he will, but there's some great goals happening, like Carlisle.
Great moments as well.
Yeah, great moments like Carlisle penalty save, Breeze. We're all watching it.
Laney have been watching it all unfold.
Yeah. Is Laney any better now?
No, she's full of cold.
Alright. If anyone else fancies joining, feel free. Just make sure you're 16 or above. We're going to be here for 30, 40 minutes or so, so come and tell us about your team. Did your team win? Did your team lose? Was the referee an absolute anchor? Please be 16 or above to come and join.
It's like yesterday. You can't even really complain about the referee. You know, weird. I can't, from a Knots perspective, can't moan about the referee.
Michael, if you want to come on and talk about your team, feel free. Just make sure you're 16 or above, please.
We can complain about him because he didn't give us nothing. He gave us a yellow card against Platty. That was it. Hardly anything he gave us.
Well, it's
We're
a
all
perspective. He wasn't. He was all Bradford, but county players got cards for literally like tackles.
Yeah, but did you see the county player? I don't know which county player it was. We had somebody laid down on touchline because he'd been massively fouled, and then he went back and literally pulled him by his shirt and like pulled him up in air and plonked him back down.
Did you see the elbow? Did you see the elbow on George Albert in front of the referee? And he didn't give nothing.
No,
straight to the head.
I mustn't have been watching that bit.
No. Well, it's just like he didn't have the referee. Weren't a bad referee, was it? We could have had a worse referee.
We could, and like you said, I think it was even Stevens. And to be fair, at the beginning of game, I'd have took a draw, but then as the game progressed and we scored, we should have had it. We should have banged another one in. We missed a few, didn't we? I mean, our goalie kept us in it quite a bit as well because you banged quite a few at him.
But the thing is, tactics. I think Alexander's tactics again cost you.
Yeah, feel free, Max.
Opinion.
If you want to come on, not Max. Max, if you feel like coming on, come on, mate.
Can I just say, this Max is the poor guy that somebody decided to put up at half time on the scoreboard.
I saw that.
I've seen that.
Away. It's Max. So can we just say he's still alive and kicking and he's still here, bless him.
Yeah,
I've seen that. I didn't understand it because everyone says why is that person on the scoreboard?
Yeah, it said he passed away. He were on it. Obviously, he's only 15, and it said that he'd passed away. Wow.
So, someone's been trolling hard, and I hope the person who has been caught doing it gets a lifetime ban from the club.
I think his mum's involved in trying to find out who's done it, but disgusting that is. Yeah,
I've seen that. So moving on, if anybody does want to join, feel free. If you want to come and join us, Max, feel free. If you support, I better accept him. What do you reckon with the Notts County game? What do you reckon? It was a good game, bad game?
I think it were all right. It could have been better. I've just seen a clip on X actually, and we should have had a penalty. It's he gave us a corner, but from the video you can see our players kicked it out, and the county player's gone and kicked him in his face. Obviously it didn't go our way, and then so many chances we could have finished, but we just struggled to.
Finn, if you want to come on chat about your team, feel free. Just make sure you're 16 or above. Obviously Max is on because we know Max, but you're
in all fairness, right, and there could have been 2 penalties either side could have been given in that game, so you know what I mean.
It was a good finish from Goldrick as well, to be fair.
It was, but that's the way we was going to score from outside the box yesterday.
Yep. Trying to get, hopefully some more fans will join. It's going to be here for about 10-15 minutes. This is going to go out as a podcast. So if you do support any team, feel free to come and join us. Please be 16 or above. If you're younger, you just basically get kicked out. Ollie, if you fancy coming to join, come and talk about your team, how Carlisle had a fantastic, what a game that was. Me and Max did a bit of a Gillette Soccer Saturday special, and we just really all went mental when that happened. The penalty saved by Breeze, the XL legend. So Ollie, if you do fancy coming to join in 16, but here we go. And just on cue, Yorkshire Crumbia. What a result for you guys, eh?
Amazing. That was the most nervous second half of my life. But we've held on. We've got the job done. So on to the next one now.
It was a classic game of two halves, weren't it? Carlisle on top first half, hanging on in the second. A penalty save, 2 Port Vale goals. What a game!
That's what we want. I mean, that's the kind of football we want to watch. Is games like that, but just not when you're involved in it. But
entertaining games, you know what I mean?
Okay. Ollie, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, yep.
Another Carlisle fan. You mentioned Carlisle and they all come out at woodwork.
Absolutely brilliant game to watch that.
And what were your thoughts on it? Tell us what you were feeling through the game.
So, I mean, before the game, they're top of the league. You think, going to be a hard game here. And then half time, 2-0 up, come out the second half, absolutely flying, 3-0 up in 50 minutes. They get 2 scrappy goals back, and then it's, really, really nervous around the ground. But then, that penalty save, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. And so Ollie and I can't remember what you said to me. What your name was? Yorkshire Crumbia. Is it Graham or something? Graham, is it?
Yeah, it's Graham.
Graham, that's it. So obviously, rumours are Morecambe have been relegated, but there's nothing on Sky Sports. So I don't know if that's true. Are you guys staying up?
Yes.
Hesitantly, yes, we are. Yeah, I do believe we will stay up.
Morecambe haven't been relegated yet.
No, they're only 8 points. They're 8 points from safety. There's 9 points to play for, so they're not down yet, but they could be on Monday.
So you two have got Accrington and Stanley on Monday at 3 o'clock.
Yep. Got my tickets sorted as well.
Are you going?
Yeah,
yep, tickets sorted. Trains are a bit of a pain, but got a lift down. Got to back them.
Okay. And if anyone else fancies joining, please feel free to join. Please be 16 or above to join and come along and talk about your team. And we'll go from there. So, Ollie and Graham, so with your team, obviously, you had a sending off earlier on. Dennis?
Yeah, he'd already been subbed off though. He got subbed on the way off for taking his time getting off the pitch, and then got subbed for running onto the pitch to celebrate when Gabe Breeze saved his penalty. So he'll be missing Monday. But
so is that what he got sent off for then?
Yeah, he got sent off for running onto the pitch celebrating when Gabe saved the penalty. So
that's not good. And he scored, didn't he, for you today?
Yeah, he's been good for us since he turned up in January. He's been alright, he's been pretty solid. But since Kelly's come back, them two have linked up and they've looked really good. So yeah, that might be a big miss. But
yeah, I was going to say that Kelly and Dennis have been brilliant when they've played together. Monday it will be hard, yeah. But
we've got Joe Hugo, so he can fill a gap. So
yeah, if we play the way we did in the first 50 minutes, it's brilliant.
Robert, if you fancy coming on and chat about your team, feel free. Going to be here for another 10-20 minutes or so. So Mark. So on Monday you have got. Who have you got Monday, Mark?
Cheltenham at home.
So if people don't know who didn't see the game last night, Bradford obviously drew 1-1, and their manager shussed like 5 people behind me who have been giving Maynard a lot of jip all game. So, Mark, do you think you're going to win that against Cheltenham?
We got a good record at home against Cheltenham, so we should do. but whether the players turn up, it could be another Salford game. You know what I mean? It depends if we turn up on the pitch. So the inconsistencies with the performances, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, Carly, he's still here? Okay, she's gone. Max?
Yep.
So, we play Chesterfield on Monday. Do you think we're going to win?
I do believe we could, but it's like we say, you got to put everything into it now towards the end of the season. 3 games in a week and a half is obviously quite extreme, but it is what it is. Hopefully we win, take the 3 points, put more pressure on Vale and Doncaster, and then hopefully we can secure automatics at Doncaster and go up.
And Mark, have you got anything you want to say about the game again last night?
Not really. It was just a good game. I enjoyed it. Not disappointed, albeit it's a point gained from a losing position.
If anyone else does fancy joining, feel free. Going to be here for another 10 minutes. Obviously, we've heard from a Carlisle fan, we've heard from a Notts County fan, and a Bradford City fans. So feel free to come and join. So, league table time. So I know I went through it earlier, but Port Vale are top, Doncaster and Bradford are third. Walsall.
Walsall have got the early kick-off on Monday, haven't they?
Yeah.
At Newport. What a 12:30 kick-off, Walsall at Newport.
Not far really though, is it?
No, I meant like it's like travelling wise. I'm thinking for like Walsall fans, if you're going from Birmingham to...
Yeah, Newport. Walsall's R12, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Newport are there. Then we've got Accrington Stanley, Carlisle, 3 o'clock, Barrow, Tranmere, Chesterfield, Bradford, Crewe, MK Dons, Doncaster, Colchester, Gillingham, Wimbledon, Harrogate, Fleetwood, Morecambe, Salford, Notts County, Cheltenham, Port Vale, Gromsby, Swindon, Bromley. So there are quite a lot of games there what are very important. Hopefully Newport will beat Walsall. Hopefully Carlisle will get a win over Accrington Stanley. Bradford obviously beat Cheltenham. Colchester beat Doncaster. Gillingham hopefully beat Wimbledon. Cheltenham, sorry Mark, hopefully beat Notts. Grimsby beat Port Vale. And just see what happens really. So if anyone else does fancy joining, feel free. Yeah. So Mark, I'm running out of stuff to say here because we're not really busy.
I think it's going to be interesting how you play against Chesterfield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chesterfield and Wimbledon didn't look like they put a lot of effort into that game physically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like they were saving themselves for Monday's games.
Right. Yeah, not bad. Better after that.
What's up? I know you're winning Doncaster. Where are we?
Tranmere 3-0.
You've won Tranmere 3-0. So what were your thoughts on that, bud?
Solid display. Never really threatened us really, but we'll see what happens with that next 3 now.
Yeah, you're second in league. 75 points. Bradford 74. Port Vale on 76. Walsall 73. AFC Wimbledon 70. Notts County 69. And Colchester.
It all comes down to our game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I do think Grimsby will beat Port Vale on Monday though.
Can't see that happening, but today's show and it can happen.
Yeah. So looking at obviously me and Mark did like a Gillette Soccer Saturday thing today, and we got really excited with the Carlisle game. Last 10 minutes of that.
I couldn't believe it when it went 2-0. I was like, what the hell's happening there?
But most fans seen that one coming though.
They seen that one coming?
Yeah, well, seeing that Carlisle winning that game, yeah.
I didn't.
I did. I thought they would think it. Like I said, Doncaster win the league. I still see you winning the league.
I'm not jinxing it because I'm not.
Yeah, but from my perspective, I seen you winning the league. You know what I mean?
It all depends what happens on Monday.
I think you'll be top on Monday night.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think Port Vale beat Grimsby. But then they have another blip.
Yeah.
Never know.
It's gonna be interesting. I think that you'll be promoted when you play Bradford. You know what I mean? You might need a point at Meadow Lane or something. I don't know.
I think we'll need a point at against Bradford and then see where we are.
Because our away form is terrible. Recently, last couple of months, it's been terrible.
Our own form's shit as well.
Because I can see us beating Chesterfield on Monday. I could see either draw or win on Saturday against you, and then coming down to Fleetwood last game of the season.
Thing is, it's all going to come down to that last game. Everyone's going to be checking their phones 24/7 on that day. We all kick off at the same time, don't we, that last game?
Yeah, 3 o'clock kick-off.
And Walsall's got the early kick-off on Monday, haven't they?
Yes, 12:30.
See, that could.
That reminds me, I need to find a pub for that to watch that in.
Port Vale, Newport drew at MK Dons today.
Newport can be a bogey team.
They've got a new manager syndrome, so I don't know. It's all up in arms in it a minute.
I think you'll win the league against Bradford.
Ooh.
I'll just put it out there.
I don't think we could. I don't think we can.
We can. With 1 game to go. If Port Vale lose this week...
Yeah, but they've got to lose 2 games.
Yeah, so if Port Vale lose on Monday, they lose on Monday, you win, you go top, correct?
Yeah.
And then it'll come down to that Bradford game. So that'll probably have an extra thing.
They've still got to lose though.
Yeah, Bradford have got Chesterfield on Monday. I don't think they're going to beat Chesterfield.
They have got Wimbledon on that day that we play Bradford.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 3 games now in it, guys. It's like 3 World Cup finals, FA Cup finals, whatever you want to call it, Champions League finals. It's 3 massive games.
Yeah.
Bradford could hopefully touch wood, go and win all 3 games and get promoted. Or it could come down to the last game of the season against Fleetwood, and everybody, like you're saying, you could be checking your phones every 2 minutes.
I really do think you're missing Smallwood though.
Yeah, well, our issue, I think, I don't know if Mark might agree with me on this. So, Sarcevic came off yesterday. Paul had's been poorly or injured or whatever. Yeah. He came off, and as soon as he got subbed off, I think that's what cost us.
You attack him and Fred went.
I think you look tired, and it's manager's tactics as well. He goes more defensive when you score.
Yeah.
And you're starting to look tired. A lot of your players are starting to look tired.
Yeah. So, Robbie, going to be here for the next 5 minutes. So what was your thoughts on the Bradford game last night?
Not too bad. Just point to point, isn't it? We're both ends, but it's what it is. Each team had chances, didn't put it away. I don't think
it could have been a lot worse if Walsall would have lost today. Won today.
We didn't miss Smallwood. Keller got man of match and did super.
If Walsall did win, that would have thrown the what would we call it? They would have gone third, wouldn't they? Really, if they won. People have always said, like on TikTok and stuff. Actually, I'll read a few TikToks, Twitters out while I'm here. Actually, so Twitter went a bit. Not Twitter. Yeah, Twitter went a bit overdrive. We've had Joe filling the Breeze. Breeze saved the Port Vale penalty. Then in this aftermath, the ref gave Dennis, who apparently had been subbed by Hughes and second booking while sat on the bench, sent him off. Where are we? Gutted Walsall nicked a point, make Monday even bigger now. Simon Parker, pretty good Friday for BFC, as one of their top 7 win this afternoon. Nice favour, Mark Hughes. People have been happy with the results today. But like I say, Robbie, we need to beat Chesterfield, we need to beat Donny, and I think it's going to come down to the last game of the season.
Everyone knows it's going to come to the last game of the season when there's 4 teams fighting for the top spot.
Yeah.
So, before we do go, start off with Mark. Do you think Bradford are going to finish top 3, Mark?
I think you'll finish 4th.
Ooh. Jono?
I think you'll finish 3rd.
Robbie?
2nd.
I think we're going to finish 2nd. And Jono, do you think you're going to go up?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to finish in the playoffs, or do you think you're going to go autos?
2nd.
Okay. Mark, yourself? Are you going to get in playoffs?
I think we'll finish 3rd. Donny will win the league. Donny will win the league. Port Vale 2nd. County 3rd.
And where do you think Bradford are going to finish?
What did you say?
County 3rd.
Where do you think Bradford are going to finish?
Let him finish, John.
4th. Hold on, we can. Okay, so the lose at Chesterfield.
Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion, right?
Yeah. Everyone's allowed an opinion, aren't they?
How many points are behind 3rd?
Who have you got?
We got Cheltenham.
Yeah, that's winnable.
Then we got Harrogate, which
You
is
got
winnable.
Donny last game.
And we got Donny last game. If you're already up, you're not going to be bothered.
So Notts County are currently on everyone's favourite number, 69. Point.
Speak for yourself.
Colchester are 66, AFC Wimbledon are 70, Walsall are 73, Bradford are 74, Doncaster 75, and Port Vale are 76.
I just think it's a 4-horse race, that's it.
Sarah thinks it's going to be Donny, Port Vale, Bradford. Sarah, who do you think's going to finish in the? Who do you think's going to get to win the final of the EFL League 2?
Playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs.
But you have got to assess after every game, haven't you?
Yeah.
Every result. And what the other teams do as well.
Like if Bradford somehow miracle beat Chesterfield, 24, 75, 75, 26, 77, we could go top if Port Vale lose against Grimsby. Doncaster lose against... Who we said you've got?
Colchester.
Yeah, Colchester. And then Walsall need to lose against Newport as well.
So tight up at that top.
And we are now joined by a Bromley fan.
Yeah.
All right, bud. So what was your thoughts on your... what did you do today?
1-0. Morecambe.
Yeah. Oh, 1-0 against Morecambe. Cheek, I think, scored the penalty, didn't he?
Yeah.
So just tell us about the goal and penalty, or the penalty and the situation to the penalty.
I mean, the penalty itself was decent, but well, it was the way we got it was Danny Emery running down, and then just took him out. Yeah, clear pen, but boring game. And
there's been a little bit of confusion as well on FootMob.
Oh,
How many
yeah, I
sending
know
offs?
that. Two reds.
Was it 2 sending offs?
No, it was only 1, but...
So it's 1 sending off?
Yeah, but they put it as the same guy.
Who got sent off for you? Yeah, David Thunder.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I get it now. Why it's done that twice.
You're going to say cheek then.
So with Thunder, what was his fouls like? Were there like nothing really in it, or?
Well, I actually don't know what the red was for, to be fair.
It's saying it's a second yellow card.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but so the yellow card was for the pen, I think. But they just didn't put it on. So he got 1 for the pen, and then I don't know. I think it was like verbal abuse.
Oh, giving the referee a bit of jip.
Yeah.
What, after the penalty?
No, I think it was like... What?
Oh, I think he's having a look.
Probably give him the pen, but not give the player a yellow for the pen. And it's obviously after the incident. Something must have happened and sent him off.
Yeah.
What were it? Straight red? Or no, two.
Second yellow.
It was a second yellow, but they put it down as a second yellow plus a straight red.
Sarah, if you fancy coming on and having a chit chat, feel free.
Oh.
Come and have a chat about your team.
Wait, how did Bradford play today?
We played yesterday, bud, and we drew 1-1.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That goal, it's crazy.
Yeah, you give him too much space, and that's it, really. Right, thanks for coming anyway, bud.
Cheers.
On my way back from, still come on if you want, Sarah. Get your, if you're on the bus, the coach, or whatever you're on, feel free to come and join. David McDodrick, he's one of our own. Oh God, here we go. Crew fan. So if people who are joining, feel free. Going to be here for the next 10 minutes or so. So come along talk about your club, your team. It's the EFL/Vanarama National League. So come and have a chat about your team. Not actually called Sarah, don't know why. Okay. You've got a dodgy name then, Yep, so feel free to come and join us if you like. And I'm running out of stuff to say because how do you lose against Colchester, Mark? They're awful. Thought we were going to win yesterday.
Hold on, did Crew beat Colchester?
No.
Well,
look, they got a penalty and they missed it, didn't they? Kenley, do you reckon we'll secure playoffs? I think Bradford are going to go up top 3. Thoughts on that name? What I can never. How do you say his name? That guy who scored for Doncaster.
Molyneux.
Monarchs, as you said.
Oh, Monarchs. Molyneux. I think he's a good player, and he's one of Doncaster's best players.
He's a good player, but he just dives everywhere and fucking throws so many tantrums. He could be so much better as a player.
Hopefully Bradford pick him up when Bradford go up this season.
I won't pick him up, his attitude stinks.
So, Robbie, have you got any last thoughts on any games? I'll ask you, any thoughts on any games today? Like any results, what stood out for you?
Probably the Colchester Crew. I think it's a solid point for both teams, to be honest with you. I think it does obviously put it a bit better to the final day. I couldn't tell you Colchester's not coming up or saying the Crew, but Crew did well to hold on. Obviously down to 10 men. Colchester obviously missing a penalty, so it's one of them games that can go either way. But yeah, it's probably a couple of teams to watch out for them too and have a look. Obviously Crew not been the best in the last couple of games. I think they were 4th for a while, then just dropped off a little bit. So yeah, probably that game out of all of them. And then probably Carlisle and Port Vale. Huge 3 points Carlisle. Obviously Port Vale dropping a couple of points, but still top. And obviously Donny beating Tranmere. Tranmere is probably the first loss at home since 3 games now, I think, since the manager's gone. It's not too bad.
Okay, thank you for coming, Robert. I'm going to kick you out now. Jono, so apart from obviously have you got anything else you want to talk about at your game?
I'm just shocked that Carlisle. Can't believe Carlisle won that. I thought Port Vale had been right up for that today. And it just chucks everything in water again.
Yeah. And is there anything else you want to talk about? But any other games stood out for you?
No, not really. Crew held on well with 10 men, but you say Crew had a penalty?
Crew had a penalty and it got saved, I think. Let's have a look. Key.
Wow.
Penalty saved. Arthur Reed Colchester left-footed shot saved in centre of the goal. Yeah, so that was from Footmob, but I know Footmob's been incorrect recently. But
yeah.
Right, bud, I'm going to say thank you for coming.
All right, see you in a bit.
Mark.
Yeah.
Any more anything else you want to talk about your game?
Not my game, but I think Swindon, take your hats off to them. Nothing to play for. 4-0 winners at Brinsbay. What a result for everybody else.
And is any other game stood out for you? Any other results or like, wow, what a game like that?
I understood. I thought Carlisle, pardon me, had beat Port Vale. So that one, it was a good win for him. The hold on in the second half. Drama, penalty save. What a classic day.
Okay. Thank you for coming, Mac. I want to say thank you for everybody coming along today. Obviously, the Chit-Chat show should hopefully back on, should we say, Monday at 7-ish. So hopefully that's there. What else? Podcast is also, Bradford Podcast will be back tomorrow at 6. So if you want to talk about the Bradford game or any other team, come along. We've got a small Facebook page, Up the Chickens on Facebook, where we do Golden Goal and Super 6. Also, Chickens on the Loose podcast on all podcast services. And this is going to come out as a podcast in a bit. I'll do a bit of editing to it and then it'll come out. So I want to say thank you for everybody for coming along. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and up the chickens.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's Tracy from Lily's of Charleston.
Hi, y'all. We make barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and specialty popcorn.
They get help from Amazon to grow their small business faster.
They handle all our shipping and logistics, which is a big help.
All loaded up. Have a great day, Tracy.
Hot stuff, Tracy.
Ooh, honey.
Shop small business on Amazon. In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $22 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.